Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Today I'm mid-afternoon for me, mid-afternoon for some, and I bet some it's almost dinner time, or some it's lunchtime. With all the time. So today it's April 1st, and this is not April Fool. We do have a new release for a suite. It's called Ornate Garden. So I'm going to share how to do this cute card. We've been seeing a lot of that. Sarah, Sean, her husband share something similar to that. I call that a Sunburst. I'm going to do more together, the strips. So I'm going to share how to do this. It's funny because I was like, oh, how did I do that? So I look at my old video. You can see old video. June of 2013, that's when I shared that technique the first time. So we're going to be using the new paper, new embossing folder. I don't know if, yeah, I brought it here. Very simple, and this is great for when you get strip of scrap paper. It's awesome for that. So you can use any paper you want. I think this looks awesome with that. I'm looking on the side there for the comment. So let's get started. I'm going to bring you down and I'm going to share with you what's in, it's part of the new suite. You can purchase the suite as a whole, or you can purchase, it's 2 bundles in that, 2 stamp set and 2 dies. You can purchase, separately. And remember, when you purchase bundles, you get 10%. 10% it's from the stamp set and the die. And when it is in the suite, that's include the 10%. The 10% it's there, not on the full suite, but it's the 10%. It's on the die and the stamp set also. Or you can buy separately. Maybe you just want the paper. Maybe you want just one of the bundle, and so on. So I'm going to bring you down, and while I get you here too, I might as well share. It's a new month, so that means it's a new customer appreciation. And we do a Frenchies theme customer appreciation, and this month I am the one that designed the PDF and designed the project. So I got it in my hand, so I can share with you what it is. I think it's wicked cool. So let me bring you down and let's get going. So I'm going to bring this down. And now I'm going to flip you up and down. That's just the way it works. Now let me, you know what? Let me twist my computer there that I can see better. Okay, now I'm going to adjust the light here. Just 1 second here. Okay, that looked pretty slick, I think. No, the other way. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to roll. So, like I said, we're using the new paper. And in the new, I don't know where my little sticky went. I had a little sticky. It's it's a new color in that, and it's that yellow. It's called Bumblebee. And so we don't have that color yet, so we're not sure. But in the back, I don't know where, it's a little pink sticky note. I'm going to find it when I don't, oh, here it is. Okay, so Ornate Garden, it's a specialty paper because you get the foil and so on. It's Bumblebee, Early Espresso, Mint Macaron, Old Olive, Terracotta Tile, and Whisper White. So that's the color that match with this. We're using a lot of different. You got the foil one also in this. You got many different print. And you see it's Daisy. And if you know me, well, some of Daisy, some it's different print. Here is another one here in the mint. So very, very lovely paper. I love Daisy. So this suite with coordinated also very, very lovely that we're going to be using today with both of the Daisy Punch and Daisy Land and Daisy Delight stamp set. That would be a perfect combination. So, this is the lovely project here. Before I forget, though, this is the lovely project that I designed for customer appreciation this month. It is a box that, it's a flip box that holds your cards, and it is 8 different cards. And each card, it's designed with one piece of 6x6 designer serial paper. So I use one sheet of 6x6 designer serial paper and then did 2 cards with it. Then Holly on my team used my design and did the same pattern and everything, and she used the 12x12 paper. So you know you have to put it 6x6. So in the PDF, you're going to have what I share with you, and also you're going to have all the picture and all the colors she used with this one. Now, I should write right here. I didn't mark it down, but you know what? I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to mark it down. So with an order of $40, you're going to get the PDF for both of them with the best dress and Ornate garden, and the hostess code this month is HH23G4DP. Okay, HH23G4DP. And you can always go at FrenchieStamps.com, and it's going to be right there. It's on the side or right at the top. You got hostess code, and you can click right there, and you're going to get the hostess code. And this is with $40. This is before the tax and the shipping, okay? Before tax and shipping. So, in all, you get 8 cards. So that means I use 4 pieces of designer serial paper from the best dress. So this is one. Here is another one. And all the supplies, all the color, step by step, it's all in the PDF. Here's another one. And here is another one. So this is my customer appreciation for the month of April. And all these cards with the envelopes all fit in this lovely box that also you got all the instruction on how to make this lovely box. So not only that you get it for the best dress, but you're going to get it also for the paper we're using, the new paper, the Ornate Garden. Now the Ornate Garden, it's, and I get the link above, or also you can go at FrenchieStamps.com, and above you get like the lines there, click special promotion, and I get all the detail there. So I'm trying to read the comment here, and if I miss it, I'm going to get back with you though. This you get, we're going to use this stamp set today. It's the Ornate Tanks, and then you get the Ornate border die. So if you get the bundle, this would be at the 10%. We get the designer series paper. And all the dies are very, very delicate dies. I mean, very detailed, I should say. Here, and this is a set of 8 dies. This one here is a set of 9 dies. So 9 dies, 8 dies, and here is a stamp set that go with that. So if you get both of them, you're going to get the 10%. Now you get the embossing folder, you get the combo ribbon pack that you get all olive and terracotta in it, and you get the glided gem. So that's what you get in the full suite. Like I said, you can buy the full suite. It's a number just for the suite. You can buy the full suite. When you buy the full suite, you're going to get 10% on both of the stamps and the dies. Or you can pick and choose what you want from this. If the budget it's not for the full suite, you can pick and choose, okay? Now, and like I said, we're going to be using, oh, let me grab some paper here, and I cut three strips at the same time. And this is the 3 print that I choose to use. I cut it at 4" on the thing of 4, so it's 4" wide. The one, if you're looking and you say, well, your 2013 video say 4.5, I think I changed the size a little bit because, you know, when you cut the designer series paper at, well, like 3, 4, or 6 by 6, then you get more than if you go like 4 1/4 or 4.5. So I cut it at 4, and then with the 4, I cut it at 1 1/4, and that also, the other one was 1.5. So I changed my size a little bit from my first video. So I cut this at 1 1/4, like this. Now I took this, the 4 1/4 by 4, 1 1/4 by 4, put 1 point in the track and 1 point in the track there. So you're going to have that diagonal. So it's, to do the sunburst, you want that at diagonal. And I'm sure somebody going to ask me if I sell the PDF for the customer appreciation, and that it's no, because as a team, we cannot sell that. I give access to my teammate to use one monthly PDF. When I do a class per se, then yes, I sell my PDF, but not for the customer appreciation monthly. Okay, now you get those points. So I cut, well, really you're going to need 1, 2, 3. You would need 3, really. That's what you would need. So one sheet of this print, one of this, and the other one. So 3 different print would work. Or it depends how much. You can mix more, mix less. It doesn't matter. Now I cut some in Whisper White. See, I got a bunch here. I cut some in Whisper White, and I cut it the same size, and I went ahead, well, this go this way, cut it diagonal first, and then, this seems not right here. See, it's because I used some on the other one. So it would be this way here, voila. And then I emboss it with the new embossing folder. That it's the Ornate embossing folder. I don't know what it's called. You know what? Let me tell you what it's called. It is called Ornate Floral. Duh, that makes sense, right? It's the Ornate Suite. So I emboss it with this. And I'm going to tell you what I like about this embossing folder for this technique. It's no pattern in it. You know, it's like all mixed. So it's not, it don't have to go diagonal or horizontal. And that's what you can use another folder. What you want to look for if you don't have this and you don't plan to buy it, you want to look one that don't have no direction. And for the paper too, I say it's much better if you don't have a paper that have to go in just one direction. Okay, so now I did that. And like I said, I like to cut it first and then emboss it. And the reason why, sometimes when you want to cut and it's embossed, it's kind of drag, whatever. So I just cut them diagonal and so on. And it doesn't, when I place it here, I just went and just place it on my thing. It don't matter if it's straight or not. Like I said, it's no really pattern that have to go in one direction with this folder. That's the beauty of it. Okay, now let's shove that aside there. And I got a piece here. It's a big craft mat. I know it's going to give glare, but I need a craft mat for this. My silicone mat, it's not quite big enough. So I got my big craft mat here. Let me bring all this here. And you don't have to have the cardstock. We could use all designer series paper. It's just I think it adds some character. I like to know, yes, I am measuring, believe it or not. This piece of paper here measure 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So 4 1/8, I'm just going to go right in the middle here, and it's about 2, right? So I'm just passing my ruler each side a little bit, and I'm going to put a dot there. So I know about where my middle is. I find it easier when I know where the middle is. I like to use Tombow glue for this project just because it's forgiving. You can move it easy. Now, some of you, when I start, I'm going to say, why in the heck did she use so many long pieces when she could have went smaller? Well, you're going to understand in 1 second here. You know, when we go on the side there, see, I cannot go shorter than that. But see, if I would, I can't. So that's what you have to remember. Depends where you're going to start. If you start right in the middle, you go all around, then you can go shorter strip. I'm going to put that here. So now you just start building. Your mix match, it's no right and wrong. I cannot say this enough. It's no right and wrong in which direction or which print you put and so on. So now you just match your tip at the bottom and your line on the side. And now we're going to do a few of this. And I want the tip very good because, you know, that's where it's... Here we go. See, I don't have much to waste there. Now, I'm going to use one of the emboss, and this is Whisper White that I got here. Whisper White. And I just pay attention to my tip. That's what I go, just the tip. Yes, Sue. Sue said she didn't make one of that for years. And it's so funny because you watch, you know, what's going on in the world of crafting and so on. And it seemed that what was old come back in style. And it's about the same thing then in our clothes, right? I should have done the other side of this so we could have seen differently, but all is good. So it's the same then our clothes. If you keep it long enough, you know darn well that it's going to be back in style. So it's the same thing with craft product. Oh, you know what? I'm going to wait a bit there. I put too much glue on that one. Okay, now I'm going to use another white here. Because I had put glue way on the side. It's going to make a mess more than... Okay, I'm going to come right here. See, I don't have much to spare there. Not at all. Now, I think I can put this one. Let's go with this one. And even if some, it's not just, you know, 1.5, one it's 1 1/4, 1.5, 1. You don't have to have it all equal. You can have different size strip. This, I have to move it up a bit. So see my point, I barely had enough. My point, it's really not in the center there. So that's why some of, we're going to have waste on that. Absolutely. Oh, I did the same thing. Dang it. Okay, let's do another green here. I need another green for sure. Oh. And I could have put the glue on this here. And most of the time my glue was drying before I was at that section. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I put my glue on the strip. Here we go. And then which one? You know what? I can have another green there too. So, okay, now I'm just going to put more in the bottom here. Put that right there. And then I'm going to put another white one. I do have another white one here. So you could do that with all embossed cardstock with different embossing folder. That would be cute too. Okay, I think that's enough, but let's check here because this is going to come here. So that looked pretty much good. I don't have to put another one there, okay? So while this is dry, we're going to do our stamping. So today I am doing over layer stamping. So what I'm going to use, it's like I said, the yellow in this, it's bumblebee, but we don't have bumblebee. I'm using crushed curry, and it's quite a bit different. So I'm anxious to see what's the bumblebee look like. So I'm using the thank you, and this is the stamp set that it's part of the Ornate. It's called Ornate Thanks, and I love that. It's all the long, especially for this technique, it's awesome for this. And so you get thank you, so grateful, thanks, and all different saying that goes with the thank you. And so here's a card. I was like, what would I use? Here's a card. I think is it on this one? I thought, how would I use that? Oh my goodness, I got a mess here. 1 second, is it on this one? No, I posted though. It's a, I didn't know what to say. Wait a minute. I wasn't sure how to thank you, so here's a card. I thought that was so cute. So yeah, you get all different kind of sayings, so it's kind of cool. Okay, so now I'm using the crushed curry here, and I'm stamping at the bottom here. I'm going to smack that right here. Thanks, people, for sharing. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate it. And then the overlayer gonna be in Old Olive, and this one say from the bottom of my heart. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and this gonna be right at the top. Well, I go right about the bottom there, but overlayer it. You asked me, somebody asked if I buy the stamp set in French, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I used to buy some in French, and then I was so limited to where I can send them because many people would say, what the heck she said. So it's been a while. I didn't buy a stamp set in French, to be honest. That's pure honesty here. And all my family, you know, yeah, they're still in Canada, and they all speak French home, but also they, like when we go visit, they speak English to my husband and the kids. So, okay, this here, I'm looking for my, oh, here it is. So this one here was 1 inch that I put my strip here. This one, I put 3/4. I thought a little bit smaller would have been better. So we'll see what looked better. So this is 3/4 here. And I did 3/4 by 4, but really it's going to be a 3/7/8. No, 4 1/4 I did, and it should be 4 1/8. Uh-oh, what the heck I did? Okay, let me go right. I'm going to pay attention to this one here. Okay, let's go straight here. Here we go. Okay, now this is going to be a messy job here, okay? But somebody has to do it, right? Another thing that you can get, it's those sheet for the oven, the baker sheet, that work great. Okay, I'm looking for my big scissors. Here they are. So you can put that on your paper cutter and cut that, or you can use your scissors and go from the back. I like to use my scissors so then I don't get my paper trimmer all sticky. So when you go from the back, you just follow the cardstock. So then it's easy to have that straight. You're going to say, well, your scissors going to be nasty too. Well, the scissors are a lot easier to clean than my paper trimmer. I did on paper trimmer before, so till I discovered the back, how to cut from the back. Then I cut so much stuff from the back because it's so easy to go straight. I mean, boom, 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 you follow your cardstock in the back. Voila, how simple that was. Do you guys like that? Okay, so before that, I keep on going. I got my little rag here that I just wipe my scissors. Okay, when you do that, be careful. Scissors are sharp. It's a blade, so be very careful. So I just do it right away with just, this is just soapy water I get on this thing. And I just wipe that very lovely, so then my scissors are not all sticky. So be very careful when you do that. Thank you, Esther, for sharing on Facebook, and Stacy, and Glady. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate that. Okay, now, like I said, the daisy go very lovely with that. So I'm using the medium. You could use the large. I didn't want to take away too much from the Starburst, okay? And you know what? I know this give a glare. Now we don't need this. So let me remove this so we won't have all that glare. Because it does make a glare, this. So, I got vanilla. Why did I use vanilla? Well, I'm going to tell you why I use vanilla and not white. In this one, it's vanilla here. See, those flowers are in vanilla. And if I was putting white, well, it didn't pop enough. And then the yellow, I didn't like the yellow I was choosing. So I went with vanilla. It's something, to be honest, I forget about vanilla. And I was very pleased with vanilla. I'm just curling a little bit my petal of my daisy here, just a little bit, with my bone folder. And then so you're going to see I'm using quite a bit of stuff from the annual catalog with this and so on. I'm looking for my glue dot. You guys cannot see my face, but if you would see my face, you would be like, what is she looking for? I look like somebody just banged on the side of me. Here we go. So now I'm going in the center here, and I'm going to put that right here. Yeah, I like the 3/4 better than the 1 inch. 1 inch was a little bit too big for just the border at the bottom there. So I would say 3/4 it is. See? And we're going to have something else there. So the Daisy Punch, it's from the annual catalog. Also, what I'm going to put in the center of that. Now, the next piece here, I mount white on white because I wanted a little bit border. This would not be a must, but I want it. So this here measure 4 1/4 by, I'm sorry, I give you all wrong measurement all the way the thing, I think. This here measure 3/7/8. 3/7/8, and this is 4. The piece that we glue our paper, oh, something happened there. It's 3/7/8 by 5 1/8. And this is 5 1/4 by 4. I just wanted a tiny, tiny little border on the white. Like I said, you wouldn't have to do that, but I like that. I mean, it's barely a border, but I like the finish of that. Now, my old olive measure 4 1/4. Yes, it is 4 1/4 by 11. Score at 5 1/2. We're going to fold this in two. And now, I didn't do that, but I wanted to show you. So I have to run at the embossing machine there. I'm putting my inside, because I didn't know what stamp inside, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to emboss. So I put my paper about, I would say, an inch and a quarter, and I keep that straight. Now, let me go emboss that just like this, all this out. Let me go emboss this. Oops. See? Now I got just this embossed. So even if I'm not, I don't know if you can see the embossing. Oh, here we go. Even if I don't stamp inside, at least I get something inside that. So now I get plenty of place to write. A lot too much for me. I just couldn't decide. Oops, this one is. Couldn't decide what stamp, and I thought I could stamp a daisy, and I'm like, you know what? Today it's all about the Sunburst that I wanted to share with you. So, and I could even glue just, oh, that would have been pretty, but too bad it's already glue. I could have put just 3 pieces here. See, 1, and then 2, and then 3. That would have been pretty, just in the corner. I didn't think about it. See, and cut it in the back. That would have been very lovely, my friends. Very so much. Okay, now we're going to glue this here. You know what? Let me reinforce this here. Here we go. For some reason it wanted to pop up. And now we're going to put something in the center of the daisy there. Something that we forget from the annual catalog. These are called Perennial Essence Flower Center. This is those fuzzy things. And that it's in the annual catalog. Let me share which page it is. And it's just a little thing in the back. You just remove that. Remove that little whatever, and it's self-adhesive. Voila. How cute is that? And that is, let me share with you. Embellishment. Here we go. So these are on page 176. 176, these thing here. Page 176. Okay. So, what you think? I think that turned out cute. I should have done reverse the print so you could have seen different. But you see, I went different ways, whatever. So, it's no right and wrong when it comes to crafting. Remember that. If you want 10 cards that look exactly the same, you're going to have to do it on the computer or go at the store and buy the machine-made one. So when you make card, don't be upset when you watch somebody, if you watch me or another artist on YouTube or wherever, and yours don't look exactly the same, because it shouldn't look exactly the same, because it's handmade, my friend. So this is the 3/4 inch, and this is the 1 inch, and I prefer the 3/4 there. So again, this paper is from the new suite we got called the Ornate Garden. to see everything that it's offering this suite. And again, you can purchase bundle or just the stamp set or just the paper, or you can buy the whole caboose and go at FrenchieStamps.com. You're going to have the link right above. It says special promotion. Let me flip. And then let me do the magic here. Here we go. Now it should get back to focus and so on. So, and also don't forget, with $40 purchase, you get this lovely, lovely box with 8 cards. And also you got it in this designer series paper too, in the Ornate. So you get really the 16 cards and the 2 box and everything. That is this month customer appreciation. I think you're going to love this project. I absolutely love it. It would be something great to do right now. Put some card thinking of you, and maybe go drop it at your neighbor, whatever, so they can send cards to their loved one that, you know, they cannot go see right now and so on. So, 3/4 as your vote. Yeah, I think the 3/4 was better too. Absolutely. The 1 inch, I think it takes too much from the Sunburst. Oh my goodness. Here, boom, side by side. So yeah, I mean, they're both cute. So I think this paper, it's very lovely. It brings a little bit of sunshine in our life right now. So, I don't know how many of you join me every day, but if you don't know, I've been live every day for, I think, 13 days. No, 12 days now. 13 or 12 days. And tomorrow, it is Thursday. So that means I will not be live on YouTube, but I will be live on Facebook. My regular broadcast, it's called Create on the Fly. I don't have a clue what I'm doing before I go live. I just grab something and go usually. So tomorrow night, it will be Create on the Fly. Oh, I wanted to share you more card with that paper. You know what? I'm bringing you back down. Absolutely. Okay, so I won't twist you, so I'm going to just go like this. This is a triple easel here. All those videos are coming up, okay? So you get the triple easel like this. And you got, this is another triple easel also, just different way to do it. So another triple easel. So you're going to have the video coming with that. You got, so if you buy this paper, what I'm trying to tell you, it's you're going to have very great IDs from me. And then you got the one, that's the foil, and it's colored with blends. This one here, see? And this is the foil. That is all from this paper. One of it got that pretty foil in the back. Those two are in another video. This is the ombre. That's on the foil side also. And this is another one I did for a group that I belong to. A lot of layers of daisy. I love the way that I put that little embellishment from Bird Ballast, the key there. So yes, I have been a little bit busy working with that. Those videos are all done though, absolutely all done. So it's coming up this month, and that's about it. So what I was saying, tomorrow I will be live on Facebook, Create on the Fly. That's at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. So 5 o'clock Pacific Time, 6 o'clock Mountain Time, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, that I am live on Thursday night on Facebook. That's every week, except if I'm gone someplace, then I let them know I will not be live. Then I will be live again Friday and Saturday on YouTube. I don't know the time, that I just pop whenever. And that's going to be my full 14 days quarantine that I did. I skipped last week I did one day and then skip whatever, and I counted when it went straight. So by the time I'm going to be done, it's going to be like, I think 16 or 17 days pretty much straight alive every day. And after that, I think I'm going to pop here and there. And I got a class also scheduled for the 15th of April. So I hope that you're staying safe and you're having a great day. In the US, I understand Stamping Up, it's global, and each country runs things differently for because of the coronavirus. In the US, if you ask me about other country, I don't know because I cannot sell there. So I can only sell in the USA, and in the USA, we are shipping. We are open for business. My online store, it's open, and we are shipping. Shipping can be a little bit more slow because the way that they do their schedule, because they get A day, B day, and so between each shift, they clean everything very truly and so on. So the other shifts, so make sure that, they're safe. So the shipping can be maybe a little bit of delay compared to what you used to, but we are open and we are shipping. So thank you so much for joining me on this, whatever is it, Wednesday afternoon. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend, and thank you so much for your support. Bye-bye for now.